When sex offenders serve their time and are back in neighborhoods, tracking them is one thing, but making sure they stay employed and stay out of trouble is another. 7 News reporter Russell Hawthorn is digging into a new system. And Russell, it's aimed at keeping us all safer.
Eric, here's a breakdown. Police say when sex offenders are released from prison, 20% are able to get jobs on their own. 20% are violent, and no matter how much help they get, are likely to reoffend. And then there are the 60% in the middle, who with a little help can get jobs and can be productive members of society. Here's a map currently showing where sex offenders live in Commerce City. There are 130 of them, and police see a real opportunity with that 60%.
You've all seen the routine on TV before. Cops knocking on doors, checking to make sure sex offenders are where they say they live. And although that's still a part of it,
yeah, if you could give me a call, let me know when he was evicted.
Commerce City is changing up the routine, assigning Detective Christian Rasmussen to this duty full time.
Helping them so they can get, they can get jobs. They can get reacclimated into the community.
The idea, the more Rasmussen gets involved in these guys' lives, the more likely they stay clean.
Trying to kick them out of the community, that's not an answer. These people have served their time. They've paid their debt to society.
Commerce City admits it based this hands-on approach after Douglas County's model. It appears to work.
How you doing, man?
Good, you?
Good. Hey, is your dad here?
Here, for example, the sex offender didn't want us to show his face, but did want to share his comments about Detective Rasmussen.
It makes me feel actually like I'm a person. I'm really glad that he's the one ahead of this program.
The offender, we'll call him John, now has custody of his 4 children and says before Rasmussen, he couldn't find a job.
Unfortunately, I had nowhere to live. I was living from place to place and I had no place to register at. You have to have a full-time job. If you don't have a full-time job, it's just makes your life that much harder.
And easier to reoffend. Commerce City is banking on this approach to make us all safer.
Long term, I think it's going to be huge. It's going to make a huge impact on the community. A second chance is an important thing.
Russell Hawthorn, 7 News.
The CBI is helping you track sex offenders in your neighborhoods with easy-to-use online maps. You can check those out right now on the 7 News app.